Good morning, St. Barbara. It has been quite a while since we have all gathered together and brought you some information. So this morning, myself, Dawn, and Jan are here to have a little check-in, catch up, and share some information with you that's been happening in our parish. I know a lot of you we have seen at Mass on the weekends, or maybe in and out of the office during the week, but a lot of us are working from home and kind of in and out of the office. We have a little bit of a different pace going on these days. So I think Jan said it best the other day when she said there's so much happening behind the scenes.
There is.
So we decided it's a new year. There is still a lot happening here in our parish community, even though we are not gathering together in mass groups like we have been in the past. So this morning, we're just going to share a little bit with you about what's been going on and kind of bring you up to speed on some parish activities. But first of all, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I'm a little late. It's January 27th.
Well, that's okay.
But Happy New Year. So how are you ladies?
Well, it's been an interesting year, and we've started off with another interesting year.
Yeah, just when you thought things couldn't get any worse. I mean, they didn't get really bad. But yeah, 2021 is sort of continuing to be what 2020 was so far.
Right.
So, but I do see a little light at the end of the tunnel, and the vaccines that are coming out, and things. To Elena said the other day that I think back to normal is coming sooner than we think. So,
Lord, let's hope so.
That would be wonderful.
I said after the first 7 days of 2021, I was like, I've experienced the free 7-day trial, and I'm good. I don't want to make a purchase. I'm good. But I think all of us are really trying to forge ahead in the new year with just a positive attitude. At least I'm trying to, one day at a time, deal with what you can control, kind of focus on what you can control, and kind of let the other things that you can control not stress you out. Because I know if I let it stress me out, it's like the ship has sailed, it's all downhill, bad day.
Right.
But before 2020 ended, the church here in Greensburg got some good news, right? On Friday, December 18th, it was announced that we have a new bishop. So I'm sure by now you've already heard that news, but our previous Vicar General, I guess, Monsignor Larry Kulik, was announced as our 6th bishop of the Diocese of Greensburg on Friday, December the 18th. So that news came out, and I know that Father Michael and a lot of the staff at the diocese have been working diligently behind the scenes to prepare for the ordination, which is happening February 11th at 2 o'clock at Blessed Sacrament Cathedral. Now, from someone who has been to several bishop ordinations, I started my career at the diocese, at the Pastoral Center, back in the early 2000s. This is the first time, I think, the first time in the history of the diocese that the event is invitation only. A closed event, but will be publicized and you'll be able to see it virtually online in a couple different ways. So for those of you who are curious and are looking forward to kind of tuning in, you'll be able to watch on the diocese website, on their Facebook page, on their YouTube channel, but it will also be on EWTN live at 2 o'clock. I think the other really cool piece to share, though, is starting at 1 o'clock, there will be diocesan coverage of the event starting, so kind of like the pregame, so to speak, like they do for Steeler Sunday. So just a couple things to think about, and if you are watching and tuning in, if you're not sure who Monsignor is, he has been a priest of our diocese for several years, for a very long time. Was locally stationed in New Alexandria, which isn't too far away from us, but will be our new bishop. So we're wishing him well, right?
Wishing him all the best.
He's a good guy. It's an exciting time. I think the very first time a local priest, has been
named.
Yes. So and the fact that he grew up here and his roots are here, and now he's our bishop is an exciting thing. So we wish him, Bishop-elect Larry Kulik, all the best. Yes.
Yeah, very exciting.
I'm going to be watching.
Are you?
Yeah.
It's going to be, this will be the first one I've never from the time I started working for the Catholic Church, this will be the first ordination that I have not attended.
Aw,
So it's
yeah.
kind of weird to think about in a way, that I had the blessing of being able to
Yep.
attend all the ones previously, and I don't know, it's just one of those things. I'm like, wow, you had the chance to do all that, and then. But I know too that there's, like I said, it's very limited seating, so I know like his family and stuff will be there. So I'm sure it'll be a very exciting day. So we pray for good weather and that all things run smoothly. Because I know when you're trying to make something, pull something off this grand, it takes a lot of work. So good luck to everybody doing that. Okay, so we're kind of, the installation starts in February, or is in February, but there's also a lot of other things happening. Lent is only a few weeks away. Fairly hard to believe. But Jan has been working behind the scenes as well with a lot of the members of different portions of our parish, but we launched the Mardi Gras tickets.
So yes, this year, trying to make things a little more exciting and having people participate and just something different was we decided to do the raffle ticket early, earlier than just the festival that we usually do a raffle through. So we did do a Mardi Gras special, and we'll be drawing that on Fat Tuesday, which is February 16th. We're going to do something live from right here at the facility. And the deadline for your tickets is Monday, February 15th, to get all your tickets and all your money in. We do have extra tickets at the parish office if you'd like to stop by and pick them up. We can greet you at the door and give you whatever you need. You can drop your tickets in the mail. We are checking the mail because actually Stephanie's here every day of the week. And she does get the mail and goes through everything. So we have been receiving, I think, over 300 families have sent back their tickets for this event. So stay tuned, and we'll have a winner on February 16th.
So all the tickets were mailed out, is that right, to
Yes.
all the parishioners?
Yes,
So-
we did a mailing, and we mailed packs of tickets out to each family. And I mean, it's up to the family to choose to participate.
Right, right.
It's not a mandatory. By no means is it a mandatory action, but.
They're $2 a ticket,
I was
right?
just going to say, but it's $2 for your
yeah.
chance to win
It's still- and
$2,000.
that's it. It's still basically the same. It's a pack of 10 tickets, which is $2 a ticket, so it's $20 a pack. And we've really had good response so far. So we've got another 2 weeks to go. So get your tickets and your money in, and watch for the big reveal on who's going to be the winner of $2,000 and then 2 $500 prizes.
And in the same way we do at the festival, the parish festival, we'll have the big, what do you call that, barrel, and
roller
we'll
barrel.
be turning, and
Yeah,
I guess
it's Fat
Father.
Tuesday, you have to celebrate,
Yeah,
right?
Right,
yeah.
right.
We will be.
That will be, yes, that will be part of our Fat Tuesday celebration.
Yeah, and
before
there's some fun things planned too for that
Yes,
reveal,
yes,
so, or the,
yeah.
not
So
the
stay
reveal, but-
tuned
yeah.
and tune in.
Yes, absolutely. And if you do not have your tickets, if you toss them, like Jan said, be sure to call the office and let us know, and we'll be sure to get you those tickets out. And if you want to purchase more, I guess they could call us too, right?
Yeah, you can call. We can actually, if you want another set or another 2 sets, just call and we can have them dropped in the mail to you.
Yeah. Oh, I'm
Easy,
excited.
easy, yeah.
It's something.
Staff's allowed to win, right? I mean, I'm still a parishioner. Am I allowed to
I
win?
was going to
Yeah.
say we're parishioners for sure.
I'd say
My
yes.
offertory
I'd say
is.
yes.
It gives us
I
a little-
probably won't. I don't ever win anything, but it's just exciting to think about, right?
Yes.
It gives us a little bit of excitement to pick up our, doldrums of winter. I mean, it's really blah again today, so.
Plus, you're helping the parish
You're
at the end
helping
of
the
the
parish
day.
in the long
and-
run, correct,
Right?
correct.
So
Yep.
we still want to be here.
So we didn't have, that's right, we didn't have a festival last year.
No, we did
So
not.
Oh.
there was that whole
Well,
income was.
fish fries were cut short, or the fish
Yeah.
fry was cut short, bingos were cut short, and we did not have a festival due to
Right.
the pandemic.
We
so.
were able to squeak in that little
We
car
squeaked
cruise
in the
fundraiser.
Yeah, car cruise, right.
Yeah,
That's
right.
been about it, right, in terms
Yeah.
of raising.
Right.
Yeah, so this ticket's
Yeah.
important, to help us with our budget.
With
so
our budget,
help
correct.
them any way you can, right?
Very true.
Okay.
I don't have it on my list here, but I we probably should talk about it because I don't know how I forgot about it. And
Right.
it's a good segue because, right, the drawing is the 16th, which is Fat Tuesday, but then Wednesday
Is Ash Wednesday.
Is Ash
Yeah.
Wednesday. So I do have that on here, but I also, don't let me forget, we should probably share with people a little bit about the fish fry, just some snippets. But Ash Wednesday is literally, I don't know how, wait, two weeks away?
Yeah.
Which is really hard to believe. So, Dawn, you want to update everybody on what's going to be happening with Ash Wednesday?
Yeah, so between our parish and the parishes in Jeanette, which was where Father Michael spends most of his time here in Jeanette, and the diocese, but we're going to have, here at St. Barbara's, we're going to have our normal 9 a.m. morning mass with ashes, and at 7 p.m. A mass with ashes. In the meantime, Jeanette will be having an 8 a.m. mass and a noon mass with the ashes. So they're all masses, they all have ashes. And the good thing, too, if you can't make it or you don't feel comfortable coming out, our 7 p.m. mass will be live streamed. So I guess you and Larry will be behind the...
I can't send you ashes, though. Like, I can't send them to you through the TV. But
ashes are going to be a little different, too, now that you said that, because with, the pandemic and safety practices, signing the forehead would be sort of hard to do and remain safe. So actually, I just found this out. We're going to sprinkle. So Father will sprinkle ashes over your head.
Over your head.
And that's how they originated, which I didn't know. So the signing came after, but way back, I'm going to say 5th, 6th century, that's how ashes were distributed.
They were just sprinkled.
They were just sprinkled.
Interesting.
So we'll still have ashes. You just won't have the sign on your forehead. You'll come up, and he will give a general, remember, man, that you are dust, and to dust you shall return, or repent and believe in the gospel. He'll say that ahead of time. Everyone will come forward. There'll be no dialogue. They'll just sprinkle the ashes. So that's a little different, but we're still getting our ashes, and we're still, marking the beginning of the Lenten season. So that's Ash Wednesday, pretty much. Like, it is, I think, 2.5 weeks away.
I think it's 2.5, right?
It's insane how, like, you feel like Christmas just wrapped up and you kind of let it, kind of put that back here and you kind of moving ahead into the new year. And then before you know it, I feel like we attend staff meetings. It's like the first 2 weeks of January, and Father's like, let's talk about Lent. Let's talk about Lent. Let's talk about it.
Baby.
And all of us just take, like, we kind of take it all in.
That's what it seems like. You just take Christmas in, you take everything in, you take a deep breath, and then we're on the road again to Lent.
I always forget how
right.
busy this time of year is for parishes. It's just like it's nonstop from the time you prep for Lent till Ash Wednesday, and then it just all sort of, it's like a blur.
There's like 2 weeks in August.
There's a short, tiny lull, I know.
But other than that, and then right after, Ash Wednesday, we'll just start with the fish fry. But then we're going to have Stations of the Cross here at St. Barbara's as well, and in Jeanette. Our stations will be at 4 p.m. So you can come to stations. They might look a little different. Probably just Father or the deacon and a reader. But still stations. And I think you guys are planning on doing some type of...
We are. So one of the projects coming down the pipeline that we will be sharing with everyone is that we are going to be taping stations both here at St. Barbara and in Jeanette. Wow. So for the individuals who normally attend stations every Lent, but for whatever reason are unable to or don't feel comfortable coming, it's actually Father's idea. He wanted to be able to make sure that those individuals had the opportunity to experience stations during Lent. So,
yeah, that's great.
Kudos for him.
Yeah.
He's come a long way. He's learned quite a lot in the last year. He's very good. He's getting very good behind the camera. I'm very proud of him.
It's really made everybody kind of stop and step outside their box. Try to think of new ways to continue the communication for you guys out there. So we can still seem somewhat connected without being physically together.
Can I plug one more thing about
And I guess so.
just another Lenten opportunity. So normally we have resumed adoration, yearly. Now it's Wednesdays from 9:30 to 3. But because there's usually more people interested in, some Lenten devotion, and we do see a lot more people coming to adoration during Lent, we've extended the hours on Wednesday, still same time after the morning mass, so 9:30 through 10. And some of the wonderful people in the adoration committee then will sanitize the church, get it ready for the next morning. So
Great.
So that'll be available as well.
Good.
So, and then more Lenten devotional kind of things will come up. But I wanted, because that's sort of coming real quick.
Yeah.
Just wanted to get that out. I wanted
A whole lot of
interrupt
Jesus
anymore.
opportunities.
You're right. It is.
Okay.
And we may
awesome.
have more coming down the line. You
We
never
do.
know.
Yeah, we do. We may.
I
for
remember
sure.
our tagline from whenever we began Good Morning St. Barbara and all the communications was, when we know, you'll know.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like we're pretty good at that these days.
Yeah.
We really
We've
don't
gotten
keep
better,
any
yes.
secrets.
No,
No
we've gotten
secrets.
better.
Okay, so we have Mardi Gras, we have Ash Wednesday, we have stations, we have adoration, but let's be real. We all love Jesus. Jesus is he is it. But
Yeah,
fish.
Great.
Fish
Yes.
is
Fish is a big
synonymous.
part of our Lenten
fish-
experience
yes, it
here.
is
Fish
so-
fry is back.
the fish fry has returned, Jan.
Yes, it has returned.
Wow.
So we are going to begin our fish fries. Unfortunately, due to time constraints and then following safety plans that we have written up safety plans for any function that we would really like to partake in. We are not going to be able to do fish fries for Ash Wednesday, but we are coming back on Fridays. So from 3 to 7, you can, it's takeout only, so you can call in. We'll have information posted on all our social media channels and in our bulletin on the website of how you can order online. So there's a
Cool.
lot of opportunity. Our times is
3.
3 to 7, and it'll begin on February 19th, I believe, is the first Friday.
Yes. There's 6 Fridays.
Yes.
Every
So it's all,
Friday?
actually, it's all going to be takeout, and it's all going to take place in or around the social hall area. So there won't be any entering into the church proper, by no means, but we'll do everything from the side of the building, on the social hall
Yeah,
side.
and you do sort of have to go through a lot now. I know you did for the car cruise, but
You
the
did.
safety plans, and it's a great thing
It's
that
a
the
good thing.
diocese has come up with. We have to do an event that really involves any of the public. We have to write our safety plans. So like for the fish fry, it was extensive. This is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to disinfect. This is when we're doing it. Here's how we're serving. So it's a very, very
Detailed.
very
It's very
detailed and
detailed.
very
And it has to be
safe.
approved too. I think
Right.
that's
Right.
something
Yes.
key to remember. Like there's a
Yes.
lot, again, going back to there's a lot of stuff that's been happening behind the scenes. So, while normally you could just decide what to do and make it happen, there's a lot more.
Yeah.
Right.
A few more steps in the process this time around.
We can decide what we would like to do, and then everything gets submitted, and we go from there. And the players that are behind the scenes working on all that, they've been very diligent and
Yeah.
just very diligent and very
I went to my first
organized.
fish fry meeting. I was like,
Oh, it's very organized.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, they are
actually,
very organized,
didn't-
yes.
one of our staff, I guess, Stephanie was, what's that called, Serve Safe?
Serve Safe
Oh, yes.
certified.
Actually,
She's
yes.
certified,
Yes.
so I think the diocese likes everyone to have at least a few of these people that are certified, so Stephanie had to go through some extensive training.
Yes.
two of our other parishioners.
We have,
did
yeah,
Oh.
there's, yeah, we
Oh,
have
okay.
three, there's 3 participants that.
wow,
well,
great.
Three volunteers, 3 participants or core
And
leaders.
then one staff, yeah.
And 1 staff, and I believe that did come down from the CDC to the diocese and everything.
So if
We
you're-
have to have those people in place, especially because there's food involved.
Yeah.
And I would think that this is a moving forward, that someone has to be a, serve safe,
Yes.
serve. I always get
Yeah.
it backwards, at any function from this point forward, so.
So that's just a safety, so if you're
It's a
Serve
safety,
Safe
yes.
certified, like some
Yes.
of our people are, you've got food,
Be
temperatures,
squeaky clean
yeah.
fish.
yeah.
Squeaky clean.
It's like they could
Squeaky
really
clean
run
fish.
I mean, they could run a restaurant, really.
Right,
That
They
was-
could, yeah.
So just know that this is all safe, and we're excited to come back takeout.
And watch for the new phone number.
Oh,
good
it's up.
point.
Okay,
It's up.
so we do have a new phone number
We do have a new phone number. I actually went up today on, or it's going up on social media. It's on our website now as well, and the menu is also available on the website as well too. So there's a few less, I guess, a few limited items. We're not
Items,
doing
yes,
the whole,
yes.
the whole gamut of items, but of course there will be fish. On the menu for sure. So, I mean,
That's a good thing.
it's a very good
Really,
thing.
we're trying, we've limited it to trying to keep it kind of basic, so,
Start simple, right?
yes, we're keeping it simple.
Keeping it
Very
simple.
good.
Yes, it's exciting though because I know that there's, for those of you who like fish, enjoy fish during Lent, like to kind of travel around the community. There are a few places, sadly, that aren't able to have their fish fry this year. So it is nice that we're able to kind of still do that. And it's our 25th.
Yeah.
When I was updating the
Wow.
website, it's our 25th fish fry.
Wow.
Wow.
Which is really kind of crazy.
Yeah, there's
so-
quite a history here on
There
the hill.
is. There is. And now I said, now we're with squeaky clean fish.
Yes.
Good to go.
Yep.
Okay, and I think the last thing we just want to wrap up with is it's all Lent all the time,
Lent,
all
yes.
things Lent. The other thing that is synonymous with Lent in this diocese is the Diocesan Lenten Appeal. Sorry, I was
DLA for
DLA for short.
stumbling over that.
Diocesan Lenten Appeals, quite a tagline.
It
So, yeah,
is.
we've all shortened that, so.
Yes. It kicks off, though, Ash Wednesday. It does every year on February 17th. Actually, at the end of this week, you'll be able to catch a video on our social media outlets and on our website. Father and Jan and I were talking, and I said, I'm not 100% certain that everybody knows what DLA is.
Right.
So maybe we should do just a quick little
There you go.
tutorial. So the video coming out this week, Father actually explains.
He did a really, after previewing what Father did, he did a very, very good job at explaining and, not in too much detail, but I mean, he was able to convey how important it is, what it means, how DLA monies support our parish plus the diocese, so.
Yeah, can't have one without the other.
That's what I was just gonna say, without the diocese, we wouldn't be here, but without us, the diocese wouldn't be able to continue in their operations either,
Yeah.
so we
Yeah.
go hand in hand.
I think one of the cool things about this year's theme that I like is that the theme for this year for DLA is Be the Light. And one of the things that our goal that we're striving for this Diocesan Lenten Appeal is to share all the different pieces of our parish. So to shine a light on what we're all about. So in the coming weeks during Lent, you'll be able to, I guess, sort of learn and kind of take in and ingest little snippets of life here at the parish. Obviously, a pandemic happened, but that also didn't mean that life stopped.
Right.
There was a lot
Yeah.
of things that happened and went on behind the scenes and are still continuing to happen to ensure that this is a faith community that is vibrant and it can continue to be here for years to come. So there is information up on our website about DLA. I'm sure there will be all different sorts of facets of information that you will be hearing from us in the bulletin, on the website, via email, text messages, all the things. So
We have a lot of education to share.
we do.
About the parish and the DLA and how each affects each other, and then all the participants, some of the ministries or some of the, I don't want to call them programs.
Yeah, I know. I
So
hate that
think
word.
Ministry is probably the better word.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so I think that's probably all we really kind of want to share with you this morning. One of the things that we have talked about is coming to you weekly, bi-weekly. There is, as you can tell, a lot of things coming down the pike here in our parish community. So it is our job and our role and responsibility as staff and team members to make sure that our community as a whole knows what's going on. So we want to be able to do that and bring that information to you. So I think that's all for us today.
yep.
Yeah.
Sounds like a,
But
like
we
a
will
wrap.
we're wrapping it up. But we will see you guys all soon. Take care. God bless you, and have a fabulous rest of your day.